What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, bringing you another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. Today's episode is number 86, and coming into this episode, we are sitting nice and pretty, still at that 35 game differential, 80, no not 80, where am I pulling that number from? Probably out of my behind, because that's not even close to the actual number of wins that we have. Really shortchanging myself there. We have 102 wins and 67 losses. Like I said, 35 game differential, bringing the same team today as last time. This is the second time we're using this team. Last time we went 1-1. We've gone 1-1 the last few episodes, actually. It's been a while since we've had double loss or victory. Maybe we can change that today, hopefully for the better. I don't know. Last episode there was quite a bit of salt, and I'm sure some of you guys enjoyed that. I don't know if you did though, because I am bulk recording this. So this is being recorded like 3 or 4 days at least before this is going up. So I don't know if you enjoyed it. Maybe you hated it. Maybe there's like 8,000 dislikes on it. I don't really know. But I'm hoping there's going to be less salt in this episode. Hopefully things go a little bit smoother. We'll go over the team as a refresher for you guys in a second. But before I do that, I would like to remind you that if you have not done so already, please show some support to the channel and the series by clicking that thumbs up button right below this video. It does really help out a lot. Make sure you leave a comment, all that stuff. Also, leave a dislike if you don't like the video. That is perfectly fine. I don't take offense to that. All that I ask is that if you dislike the video, write in the comment section below why you didn't like the video, because then I can potentially change it so that you will like it in the future, because I want as many people to be happy and enjoying themselves as possible, because I make these videos not just because I love Pokemon and that I love sharing it with you guys, but also because I want to make sure that everyone's having a nice time learning about some Pokemon, just relaxing, that kind of thing. So with that being said, we've got the AV Assault Vest Kangaskhan, we've got Focus Sash Breloom, very standard, Agility Life Orb Offensive Empoleon, which actually put in quite a bit of work last episode. We've got Specially Defensive Sableye, which I don't even think got into battle last time, if I recall correctly. Then we've got Rhyperior, which is actually carrying the Rocky Helmet. It's got Stealth Rocks and Rock Blast and a bunch of different things. And then we have our Choice Scarf Rotom-Mow, which I use a lot. I really use Rotom-Mow a lot. I just do. I don't know. I don't know why. I just really like it. I really do. One thing I've never used is a Rotom Wash. So I probably should use it, but it's just so overused and it's not even funny. And I'm not a big fan of like super overused Pokemon. And you can't even really like improvise with interesting sets with it. It kind of just does the same thing all the time. Kind of. There are some different builds, but I don't know. It's just one of those Pokemon that always like turned me off. But the other Rotom forms apparently didn't, because I use them all the time. Just not the washing machine. I have something against washing machines. Washing machines, that should have been plural. Anyway, my opponent's bringing Ferrothorn, Gengar, which could be Mega. We have the Garchomp, which could be Mega, but Gengar is more likely to be Mega. Breloom, which could be Focus Sash. Probably Toxic Orb, Swellow with Guts, if I had to guess. And then Heatran. I don't know what item that would be carrying. Probably Lefties or Air Balloon. Those are the two most common that I've seen. Although Scarf Heatran could be a thing too. Offensive Heatran with Scarf, that's a little bit scary. Not gonna lie. I kind of want to bring Rhyperior because it handles that Swellow and it handles Heatran fairly well. I don't know if it's going to take on that Breloom too well. Probably not. No, not going to take on Breloom. Bullet Seed will one-shot. It's 4 times super effective. So I think I actually want to start off with the Kangaskhan. I think. Decisions. So many decisions. Yeah, we're going to start off with the Kangaskhan. I'm going to bring the Rotom, and I'm going to bring the Rhyperior. So I really don't have much to handle that Ferrothorn, unfortunately. Other than Breloom, I guess, which doesn't even really handle it that well. Now, I don't really have much for Ferrothorn because they don't have any Fire-type moves on my team at all. So Ferrothorn and Scizor kind of just poop on my team. Scizor, I guess not as much because we can burn it with Sableye. But Ferrothorn can just like Leech Seed all over the place. I do have 2 Grass types, but I don't have anything that can really deal any damage to it. Gengar starting things off against Kangaskhan, and I derped on the fact that I actually have Scrappy on this Kangaskhan. For some reason I thought I didn't, I don't know why I would think that, but yeah, I do have Scrappy, so I can go for Fake Out here, and we'll be able to scout to see if it has a Mega Evolution or not. So that is cool. That is cool beans. He is going to Mega Evolve. Huh, okay. I probably should have went for a Double Edge. That probably would have been the smart thing to do. What I've been seeing a lot lately, as far as Mega Gengar is concerned, that really doesn't do that much damage at all, is the kind of like a support-ish Mega Gengar with like Substitute and or Protect, and then Willow, and then either one attacking move or Parasong. We can't switch out, and our only move here is to go for the Double Edge. So that's what we're going for. Probably Willow. Oh, he's going to go for the Destiny Bond. So Kangaskhan's going down here, and I think our opponent was expecting us to be Mega Kangaskhan, but we're not. So having Kangaskhan go down is not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, we're going to go down from full health here. But Kangaskhan is actually probably the weakest link out of the 3 Pokemon that I brought. So I'm fine with Kangaskhan, trading Kangaskhan for Mega Gengar. That is perfectly okay with me. Perfectly okay. Let's see. I kind of want to go out to the Rotom here. If he has the Garchomp, we're going to get pooped on. Definitely, because I don't want to trick him a Choice Scarf, and I can't do anything but Leaf Storm. And I'm not Specs, so I don't think that's going to kill. Huh. That puts me in a tough spot. But yeah, we're going to go into the Rotom. And we will see what my opponent wants to go out into. It's going to be the Ferrothorn, which I cannot touch. Can't really do anything to it. He can't Leech Seed me. He may try to Gyro Ball. I don't know. Actually, tricking him would be fantastic. That has potential. Tricking a Ferrothorn, a Choice Scarf, would put him in a bad spot. Especially if he goes for something like Stealth Rock. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Do I need this Scarf for later, though? I don't know if I do. I mean, I need it to outspeed Garchomp. Huh. But he's not going to switch it in here because he resists my stab. So, you know what? We're going to go for the trick. It's not like Rhyperior is going to be doing much damage to it. Anyway, I was really hoping he wasn't going to bring the Ferrothorn, but looking at my team, he has to have seen that I have no Fire types and really nothing to deal with this thing. So he's going to get the Choice Scarf, and he's going to go for the Gyro Ball, which I'm guessing isn't going to do that much. No, it doesn't do much at all. It doesn't do much at all, and we get the lefty, so we're going to recover some of that damage off, which is great. And he's faster now, so Gyro Ball is going to do absolutely nothing. He's not locked into it yet. He does get to choose his move still. So I guess we can Volt Switch. I guess. Or should I just go for T-Bolt to try to get as much damage as possible? Because we saw that Gyro Ball's really not doing that much at all. Because I don't know that I want to go into Rhyperior. What can I really do? I mean, I can set up rocks and Dragon Tail you. That's not going to do much. I can EQ. That was probably going to do more, actually. Probably going to do more than not very effective hits. So let's Volt Switch out. At the very least, we're not locked into it. He's going to stay in. Ooh. Ooh, that could be bad. Don't go for the Power Whip. Don't you dare go for the Power Whip. That may have just been the biggest mistake of my life. He goes for the Power Whip right now as I Volt Switch out. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, he goes for the Gyro Ball, maybe thinking that he's still locked into it. I don't know, but he wasn't. He had an opportunity to choose his move. It's super effective, and it really doesn't do that much at all. And he's going to take Rocky Helmet damage, which is great. Can't change his move. So we did good by whatchamacallit, by tricking this Ferrothorn. So we can EQ now. It's probably going to switch. Yeah, it's going to switch out, so we're going to see what his last Pokemon is. What do you have for us? What do you have for us? It's going to be the Heatran. You have the Air Balloon. You don't have the Air Balloon. Oh, you have the Shuca Berry? Is it Shuca? I think it's Shuca. I think it's Shuca, 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 Shuca. Oh, he still almost goes down to that. Yeah, it is the Shuca Berry. He barely survives that. Barely, barely, barely survives that. I really feel like a Willow could be coming. I'm really afraid of that, or the Flash Cannon. So I don't think he's going for a Fire type move. So Rotom's coming in here. Oh, he's gonna pull a double. Okay, he was. Wow. All right, just to change moves. But we're going into the Rotom, so we'll see what he wants to do. If he wants to Power Whip, or if he wants to. Yeah, we're gonna get free lefties recovery too. I don't think he's going to want to lock himself into Gyro Ball. I think that was a mistake last time around. I probably should have went for the EQ there. To be perfectly honest with you guys. But I am going to go for the T-Bolt. Let's see what he locks himself into. And this isn't going to do much. A paralysis really doesn't mean much if we get it. He has the Bullet Seed, actually. And that doesn't do much. Even if he were to get 5 hits, that's not going to do a whole lot. And we're going to recover some of that. He gets 3 hits. And with the lefties, I think we recover just about all of that. Okay, no, not just about all of that. Maybe one of those hits we recover back. We're going to go for T-Bolt again just to get some baby damage off. And this is basically what we have to do. It's not really doing anything, but that's just what it is. At least Thunderbolt does not have a chance to miss. But we know he's locked into this. So going into Rhyperior is not exactly the best thing to do. Because it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. So we kind of need to hope that Rotom can outstall this Ferrothorn, which is, I don't know if that's going to happen. I really don't, because, yeah, I'm a little bit worried here. A little bit worried. We haven't gotten a parry yet, even though we've hit him with like 4 T-Bolts. It is a 1 out of 10 chance, so we need to not hope for hacks. He only gets 2 hits there, which is great because we basically recover 1 of those hits. Basically. Unfortunately, Bullet Seed does not have a chance to miss, so he's going to be hitting every time. Oh, he's going to forfeit the match, so that's going to be a victory for us. It was going to be a slow but painful death. It looked like we had the advantage there, and the Heatran was going to go down in 1 hit to anything. I don't think he could one-shot either one of my Pokemon, or... no, he could have one-shotted the Rotom-Mow with a Fire-type move. What am I talking about? I wasn't going to one-shot the Rhyperior, though, so that is a victory for us. That brings our record to 103-67, a 36-game differential. We're going to try for a double victory today and try to get up to that 37-game differential. So, I'm happy that my opponent was really afraid of that Kangaskhan to the point where he was going to just Destiny Bond it. So that's the thing. That's the advantage to bring in AV or Life Orb. Or not even Life Orb, because the Life Orb you would see the first turn. But if you bring AV Kangaskhan, a lot of times they will think that you're just not Mega Evolving for some reason, or they just expect you to be Mega Kangaskhan, and you're not. And you're not. This is an interesting team. Shedinja. Shedinja is something I have not seen on Battlespot yet. Togekiss, not one of my favorite Pokemon. Gliscor, another Pokemon that I'm learning to hate very quickly. Over the last couple of days, I've seen Gliscor way too many times. Goodra. Charizard is going to be his Mega. And I don't know if I said for Alligator, but I'm going to say it again. So there, for Alligator. So awesome, you have to say it twice. Probably only said it once, but I don't care. I don't care. Now, I have nothing that can deal with Gliscor except Empoleon, so I have to bring it. Empoleon has to be on the team. Whether or not we lead off with it, I kind of don't want to lead off with it in case the Gliscor comes out later. But we need the Empoleon because nothing else on my team takes it on. A Leaf Storm from a Scarf Rotom is not enough to one-shot it, so it's going to do all kinds of shenanigans. All kinds of shenanigans. That's all they do. All they do is shenanigans. I don't know what Charizard that's going to be. I really don't. Really don't know what Charizard that's going to be. Looking at his team, I have no clue. I would like to say why, but that really hampers the Feraligator's ability to do anything. Having 2 Dragon types is not unheard of. So I think I actually want to lead with Kangaskhan again. Bringing the same Pokemon like over and over again. I'm going to bring the Rotom. Rotom comes to like every battle. It's crazy. It's crazy. Rotom's so good though. Rotom-Mow is so good on Battlespot. So underrated. I actually like it better than Wash. Although I haven't really used Wash, I still, from what I've seen, I like the way Rotom-Mow plays a little bit better. At least on Battlespot. I don't think Sableye is going to do a whole lot of good for us, so we're actually, he's not getting into any battles. He's not getting into any battles at all, which is unfortunate. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. I guess. It's the way the cookie crumbles. I don't know. I don't know that much about cookies. I really don't. Okay, Inishi. Enishi. Enishi, Inishi. Inishi, Inishai. All the possible pronunciations for this person's name. We got Kangaskhan out here. Not the best matchup in the world, but we're going for the Fake Out. And we can follow that up with either a Drain Punch or a Double Edge or something. He's going to stay in and take that Fake Out. So if he had the... I don't know what he had. If he had the Focus Sash, it's gone. So that's cool. I kind of want to just Double Edge because I'm pretty sure we outspeed. So yeah, we're going for the Double Edge. And I'm pretty sure this Feraligator's going down. We don't have the Life Orb support. Oh, he's not. He's not going down. Not going down at all. He's going to get the Dragon Dance off. And that is unfortunate because I don't know that a Sucker Punch will kill from this range. I don't know. Judging by that damage from a Double Edge that was Stab, I don't think he's going to go down. So what we can do is we can Drain Punch, try to get some HP back, and if that doesn't kill, we can definitely finish him off with a Sucker Punch afterwards. So he's probably going to outspeed. If he wants to attack this turn, that's fine. He may go for another Dragon Dance predicting a Sucker Punch. I'm not sure. He's probably confused as to why I'm not Mega Evolving, but that's how we want it. We want him to be confused. That Crunch does so much damage. We see the Life Orb. So Sucker Punch may have been the better play there, but I really didn't think it was going to kill. At the very least, we get a little bit of HP back. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But sometimes a little bit is all you need. Especially because we have that Assault Vest, we may be able to live a hit. I don't know. Oh, Togekiss is coming out. Are you gonna T-Wave me? Even though I'm at low HP, are you gonna do Power Flinch shenanigans? Or are you gonna be Scarf Togekiss? Because Scarf Togekiss is a thing on Battle Spot. The last couple months, it's been a big thing. I'm gonna go for the Double Edge regardless. We outspeed, so no Scarf. And we deal not that much damage. Oh my goodness. Aura Sphere, so we're going down to that, but this thing has to have some defense investment because that really didn't do that much damage for 120 base power move, and we see the lefties. Yeah, he's definitely defensive. Aura Sphere just has to be his coverage move. That is troublesome because it just is, okay? It just is. We're going out into... What are we going out into? We can't get paralyzed with the Rotom, so I feel kind of sort of safe to just go for a T-Bolt here. Not going to Volt Switch out. We could have the Air Slash, so I probably should have Volt Switched out into the Apollyon. I chose my move too quickly. Maybe he'll switch. Maybe he'll Roost. Roost is a possibility. Because I don't think T-Bolt's going to kill. Even if this Togekiss does not have any specially defensive investment, it still has some pretty decent natural bulk. So I'm thinking it's going to live. I'm not Specs. If I was Specs, I might be able to KO this thing right here, right now. But that's not happening. That's not happening at all. At all. Inishai. I'm going over it again, guys. Inishai. Enishi. I didn't go over that one before. Enishi. I have no idea how to say this name in case you didn't know. In case you were confused, I'm the confused one, actually. He's going to stay in. The T-Bolt is going to hit this Togekiss, and it takes it out. Is that a crit? It is a crit. I'm pretty sure that mattered. That is unfortunate for my opponent. A lot. Or quite a bit, rather. I think quite a bit made more sense in that sentence than a lot. That is quite unfortunate for my opponent. A lot. That makes no sense. I am an illiterate person. I'm sorry. Sorry for my failures. We see the Charizard X, so Rotom-Mow is going to be completely useless. And I think we're going to get swept here if he's going to set up Dragon Dances. Because EQ is probably just going to destroy my life. Yeah, he's going to set up Dragon Dances. There's nothing I can do about it. And with his attack raising, yeah, I don't even think, because I'm offensive Empoleon, don't think I'm going to be taking hits too well. If he has the EQ, yeah, well, we can try to get him to lock himself into Outrage, maybe. That would be best case scenario. No, he's going to go into the Flare Blitz. That's going to KO us. I'm kind of surprised he went to take us out after one Dragon Dance. Because he could have easily set up again. He's going to take all kinds of recoil to the point where... a Hydro Pump, I think, will kill. from this range. I think. But I'm pretty sure a +1 Flare Blitz from a Charizard X boosted by Tough Claws is going to be enough to take us out. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. We're going to find out together. But I'm going for the Hydro Pump. Another Flare Blitz or an EQ is coming our way. If it's EQ, I'm pretty sure we just are dead. Pretty sure. Because it's super effective. With 200 base power at +1. Yeah. He may be calcing things. I don't know. He may have Flare Blitz and EQ and he's just calcing right now. It's possible. No, he's going to go for the Flare Blitz, so he doesn't have the EQ. And we're going to see. Can we live this? Can we live this? We cannot. We just straight up died to that. That is not a crit. It is just a dead Empoleon. And he's actually... Oh, he's going to barely survive. But I don't think it mattered. I think even if he faints due to the Flare Blitz recoil, I'm pretty sure he still gets the victory. Even though it's a 0-0, it would be a 0-0 in favor of my opponent, if that makes any sense, because my Pokemon fainted first. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I've run into that problem, or that situation rather, a couple of times, and I'm still not positive on how it goes, but I'm pretty sure that is it. Anyway, that is a loss for us, and that was a good match. That was definitely a good match. I'm not upset about that at all, and in fact, it may have been not that close if we didn't get the crit on the Togekiss. So, yeah, my opponent definitely earned that one, for sure. Definitely had the upper hand there, so... There you go. That is a loss for us. That brings our record to... Oh, geez. It's going to be on the screen, and I don't know what the record is. I'm going to say it's 103, because we were 102 and 67 coming in, so we're 103 and 68, because we went 1-1 yet again. Yet again with the 1-1s. That's just the pattern. Win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. And if we lose 2 in a row or win 2 in a row, it overlaps in between episodes. And then we do whatever the opposite one is on the second match. So we just always go 1-1. It's just what it is. Maybe someday we'll break that streak, but that day is not today. I want to thank you all for watching. This was a very smooth episode. Much smoother than last time around. That last episode was so salty. It was ridiculous. And it was a little bit more with the program this time around. A little bit. Not a lot of it, just a little bit. Just a tad, just a smidgen. Small little sprinkle. Not of salt, though. More like pepper, the opposite of salt. So I was pretty happy and cheery in this episode. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, thank you all for sticking around through the episode. Thank you for watching. As always, if you haven't done so already, make sure if you would like to show some support that you click the thumbs up button or the thumbs down button. Make sure you're writing a comment, all that good stuff. And with that being said, I will see you all for the next episode. But until then, game on.